guys. I'm in the Dark Souls. I've gone into the abyss. Where are we? I think last time I played Dark Souls, I was in not Cape Town. Why do I keep thinking of Cape Town? Guys, what's it called? It's really not called Cape Town. This is not an insult for Cape Town. I've never been to Cape Town. What is it called? Blight Town. Why was my brain stuck on Cape Town? No offense to anyone from Africa, South Africa. Just for some reason, I kept thinking of it's called something town. And the first thing that comes to mind, of course, is Cape Town, because it's maybe one of the most famous blank town spaces in the world. Oh, right, this is where we were up to. Yes. I was in hell. Anyway, we could just yap. You put your entire life savings into CS skins, what do? I haven't been keeping up with the drama. What's happened? I saw something about a blue knife and a blue gloves that were worth some sort of absurd amount of money. What has happened? The CS2 market has crashed, so you're saying it's time for me to invest, because it's only ever gonna go back up, right? It's time to invest. Negative 2 billion market cap, buying the dip. Yeah, buy the dip, guys! Buy the knives. You can trade normal skins into knives now. Negative 2 billion off market cap. Is that Valve doing that? Valve made a change to the skin system and basically removed $1 billion from the internal economy, but made it better for the average player. 100% you abandon? That's crazy. So what happened? So okay. I have a question. Were there people out there who were legitimately putting all of their money into... I guess you could launder it, right? You could get them... So the way it works is that it's a closed system, right? Any money that you had on a game, like a knife or whatever, that's a closed system because you are using real money to buy something, but that money is then in the Steam ecosystem that you can't get out, because it's just the knife. But then I'm gonna guess there are people who are probably like, hey, I'll buy that knife for like $5,000. People have lost upwards of 300,000 US dollars. Over a bunch of scammers. Well, that's a good thing then, isn't it? Also, every time you sold stuff, Valve took a cut. Well, no, I'm saying that like they would be doing the purchases outside of the system, right? So like real world money was transferring between these two people, and then a knife in game was then being traded, right? That's what I assume would be happening, is that the actual money is not touching Steam. And so Valve probably was just like, okay, well, if we're not making any money off these high value purchases, what if we just said, lol, now everything you have is worthless? Bear in mind, I think Dark Souls is a game that I can do this with, right? I can do this with Dark Souls. Yes, I think I look quite dashing in Dark Souls. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't kept up at all. I saw the headline and I was like, that's probably something important. I don't remember. Oh my god, what the fuck are you? Ooh, a creepy clown. Die. Gaben does a little bit of trolling. I mean, Gabe Newell has a knife collection IRL, so he was probably just stunting on them hoes, right? I can finally talk normally. I don't have to hold myself back after the sponsor is over. We can see the real impact next week. The knives and gloves will be tradable and people can sell them at the market. Okay, so all those people who had $1 billion, trillion, zillion dollars in knives and skins are all just it's all gone, basically. It's all panic selling. I'm glad I never got in on it, to be honest. But, I mean, if it's panic selling, then now it's time to panic buy. Am I right?